Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room and everybody notices? Not just because they're tall or good looking, but because there's something else about them, something magnetic. That's what real attractiveness is. See, your looks and your height will get you into the door, but how many times have you seen the tall, good looking guy who has nothing else to him? Boring personality, no energy, no presence. You do not want to be that guy. You want to be the guy who is tall, good looking, healthy, wealthy, and has actual substance, the full package. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how to build it. Attraction isn't one-dimensional. Looks are important, height is important, they matter. I know, because I grew 4 inches after the age of 18 and I completely transformed my face and my health. But attraction doesn't end there. If that's all you've got, you'll be forgetting the second you open your mouth. Real attractiveness is a mix of your looks, because that's your foundation, your presence, which is your charisma and your energy, and your substance, your habits, your purpose, and your discipline. That's the trifecta which makes you unforgettable. Step 1 is your foundation, your looks and your height. I won't go too deep on how you can improve your looks and your height naturally, because I've already made videos on those, but what I will say is that it does get your foot into the door. They're the baseline, and if you don't optimize sleep, diet, posture, hormones, grooming, you're already playing from behind. And if you do optimize those, you'll instantly gain an advantage most men ignore. Step 2, presence and charisma. This is the real cheat code. Looks get you noticed, but presence makes you remembered. Presence is that energy that makes people feel something when you walk into a room. It's eye contact, it's expression control, it's actually listening to people and making them feel seen. Step 3, substance. This is the differentiator. This is where most guys fall short. They look good, but they have nothing else to them. No purpose, no money, no growth. That's why you need substance. Build wealth, build skills, build discipline. Be the guy who's actually living a story worth telling, because when you're tall, attractive, and also have ambition, hobbies, experience, and discipline, you become the full package. That's what really separates you. Step 4, energy and frequency. Here's the secret most people miss. Attraction is energy. It's frequency. People can feel when you're abundant, when you're not desperate, when you're authentic. The most magnetic people are literally vibrating on a different frequency. Joy, love, and abundance. That's why when you walk into a room, people sense it before you even speak. That's why you attract opportunities, relationships, and attention without chasing. So yeah, looks and height matter. They get you into the door. But if you stop there, you'll be forgotten. Presence, substance, and energy. That's what makes you magnetic. That's what makes you unforgettable. And please go implement this into your life. The next time you're hanging out with your friends, you're on a cute date with a girl, maybe you're with your coworkers, you're at school, be authentic, be your true self, make those jokes. Don't fear on what someone's gonna think about your opinion. That's what makes you masculine, that's what makes you attractive. 90% of the time, we're all thinking about that dark joke, but no one's going to say it. Be the guy who says it, be the guy who makes the table laugh. Don't fear what other people are going to think about you. When you live on a higher frequency of authenticity, you will naturally attract more people, you're gonna become better at talking, you're gonna be better with girls, everyone's going to want to be around you. Even before you even say a word, people are going to just feel that frequency, that energy, that vibration you're living on. And I know I sound like some crazy crystal girl right now, but it's 100% true. Your frequency speaks before you do. The goal is to be charismatic, but mysterious, almost like Batman. You want to be charismatic in the sense of you go and make everyone feel seen and listened to, but you also want to be mysterious where you don't put all your cards on the table, where you can sit in silence for 10 minutes, where people see that you don't have to be the center of attention. And you want to be mysterious in the sense of every time you hang out with a girl, she finds out something new about you. Mystery is what causes you to stay and linger in people's minds. If you go on a first date with a girl and you park your nice car out in front of the building, knowing she's gonna see it, she's not gonna think much of it. If you go and tell her, oh yeah, I speak 3 languages, she's not gonna be that impressed. Maybe in the moment she's like, oh nice, cool. But long term, she's not gonna care. It's not gonna give you that mystery. It's not gonna give you that value. But now let's say on the 3rd date, you pick her up in a beautiful car. She did not know you had this car. And now all of a sudden she's like, oh wait, what does he really do for work? Oh, I thought he just did this. What else does he have going on for himself? It creates that mystery, and you will always linger in her mind. She will go tell her friends about you and tell her all the new things she learns about you. This creates value to you. Same thing for languages. If you speak 3 languages, don't let it be known. So the next time you're maybe taking her to a New York deli, let's say, and you know the guys speak Italian there, and you pull out and speak and order in perfect Italian, she is going to be flabbergasted. She's going to be like, no way you speak Italian, what? This is going to give you so much more value, and she's going to be so impressed with you. And the main difference here is that you actually caused an emotion. Now she's flabbergasted. You spiked her emotion. She's excited. She's in disbelief. This is what's going to stay with her for the rest of her life. Unlike when you just told her at the restaurants, oh yeah, I speak 3 languages. So the second you understand how emotion and frequency literally determines people's thoughts and feelings about you, that's when you become charismatic, and that's how you can get everyone talking about you, how to linger in people's minds, and how to be that guy. I've built my entire journey around these principles. I grew 4 inches after 18, I changed my face, my health, and my presence, and now I'm helping hundreds of guys do the same inside my community. And if you want my one-on-one help, all my guides, all the strategies I can't post here on YouTube, then you can join my community. The link's in the description. Hope to see you there.